right, so with that, it's time for a special address. Ladies and gentlemen, as your tweets and your comments are pouring in over social media, this hashtag is going to be trending. But yes, I have to lead you all into the topic, which our speaker would be very mindfully taking up in his upcoming session there. So our speaker would talk about women's health and the role of BSV in the segment. Well, he will be encompassing the topics such as, he would talk about Bharat Serums and Vaccines Limited, its role in women's health. He'll talk about women health issues such as RH incompatibility, endometriosis, etc., etc. Let's hear it out from the expert himself. Solutions for also tackling the issues of RH incompatibility. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got to bring up some good round of applause as I would be handing over the conversation baton to you, Mr. Vishwanath Swarup, the COO, India business from Bharat Serums and Vaccines Limited. Vishwanath, it's over to you.
Hi, thank you, Shikha. First of all, I'd like to thank ETH, Economic Times, and the Times Group for organizing such a brilliant initiative. Now, before I get started, I hope each one of you is practicing COVID-safe behavior and making sure of taking care of your health. Also, a big salute to all the healthcare workers and all the doctors who've worked very, very hard during this pandemic. Now, I'm here representing Bharat Serums and Vaccines, BSV. BSV is a proud Indian biopharma company serving the space of women's health since 1971. And yes, if you do the math, we are celebrating our golden jubilee year. Now, for us, we've been working very hard, tirelessly over the years to destigmatize these issues related to women's health. We are working to create awareness across different socioeconomic stratas, across different age groups for these issues. Now, what is the issue? The issue around women's health. Now, it is unfortunate that even today, close to 800 women, yes, 800 women die every day due to preventable causes. Now, unfortunately, here again, 1 in 5 of these women are in our own country, India. Speaking of India, again, roughly 50% of women across age groups deal with the simple preventable issue of anemia. We also know women's health, and especially during the course of pregnancy, has a significant impact on generations to come. Now, the government is working very hard, and they've launched initiatives, of course, Ayushman Bharat, programs like Janani Suraksha, who are trying to improve this situation. However, let's focus on the economic impact that this causes. There are studies out there which say that if we get equal participation from women in the economy, we can add about 1 to 2 percentage points in our GDP growth. Our PM has painted this vision of creating a $5 trillion economy. And if I was to extrapolate this for a few years, this can add close to 700 billion to $1 trillion in the economy. Just imagine that, right? Now, the specific issue I want to talk about is RH incompatibility. Now, this is an issue where a woman with an RH negative blood group is carrying a baby with an RH positive blood group. Now, studies show that 1 in 10 of these women is susceptible to face an issue or a condition called sensitization. Now, if this happens, this leads to serious blood complications for the unborn child. Now, some of the data that we've looked at, there's a clear gap, close to 50% gap in the care required to manage this, again, very preventable condition. We at BSV have been working in this area for a long time, and we are happy to announce a new innovation that we are bringing to the market to help address this situation. We are launching the world's first marketed recombinant anti-D immunoglobulin. This will also be the first new biological entity from India with a worldwide patent. This product will prevent this sensitization event and protect both the mother and the child. Now, I'm an eternal optimist. We have the best healthcare workers in the world. We've got the best doctors in the world. And we are also the world's pharmacy. And I think with the right partnership between private and the government sectors, we can overcome this problem. Once again, I'd like to thank ETH, Economic Times, and the Times Group for organizing such a great initiative. And again, before I end, I would appeal to each one of you to stay safe, practice COVID safe behavior, and ensure that together as a country, we can overcome or even avoid the third wave of this pandemic. Thank you so much, and really great initiative by ETH over here. Thank you. Back to you, Shikha.
Vishwanath, thank you very, very much for keeping it crisp, so much to the point, and with so much of heart into what you said. Thank you very, very much. And we wish you all the more power and success to the initiatives that you all take. And thank you very, very much for your association and, of course, Bharat Serums and Vaccines Limited Association with our summit, helping us organize this. Thank you. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another special address, well, the details of which I will be disclosing as soon as I'm back on the screen. So please stay tuned. And yes, please, whatever you're learning, everything that's been said, I think these are just pearls of relevant topical wisdom that's coming to us. So please make sure you use all of that in sharing your experiences, how you're feeling at the summit, and also at the same time, how you're learning using our official hashtag, which I'm assuming you know by now. All right, so see you just in a bit.